Our first speaker is going to be Senator Chuck Grassley.
Thank you for the opportunity to go ahead. I have a Finance Committee meeting, and if some of you wonder whether or not I'm committed to this because I always come first and then walk out, I'll be on the floor with her when she debates this afternoon and giving longer remarks there. I'm here to reiterate my strong support for Senator Gillibrand's reforms of the military justice system. Senator Gillibrand's commitment and passionate leadership on this issue ought to be inspiring to everybody, and quite frankly, how she has handled this, a lesson to go forward on how to accomplish great things, and I predict this accomplishment. I also appreciate, though, the strength of the victims of sexual assault in the military and the valuable perspective for those who have served in uniform in leadership positions and are speaking out in favor of this reform. There's a lot of pressure, of course, from the Pentagon to oppose this reform, and it's easier to support incremental reform, and that's even prudent in a lot of cases. But when we're talking about something as serious and life-altering as sexual assault, we cannot afford to wait any longer than we already have. The men and women serving this country deserve bold action to solve this problem, not in a few years or a little bit of time, but right now, and right now is that time. The point here is that sexual assault is a law enforcement matter, not a military one. And if anyone wants official assurances that we're on the right track, we can take confidence in the fact that an advisory committee appointed by the Secretary of Defense supports our reform. On September the 27th, 2013, the Defense Advisory Committee on Women in the Services voted overwhelmingly in support of each component of the Military Justice Improvement Act without outright endorsement. Historically, this committee's recommendations have been very instrumental in effecting changes to laws and policies pertaining to military women. It's not an advocacy group or a fly-by-night panel. It's a long-standing advisory committee handpicked by the Secretary of Defense, and it supports the substance of the amendment to a T. Taking prosecutions out of the hands of commanders and giving them to professional prosecutors who are independent of the chain of command will help ensure impartial justice for the men and women of our armed forces. It's the right thing to do, and it will improve military morale and readiness. It protects those who volunteer to defend our country and protect our freedoms, and I urge the Senate to be bold and to join this effort. The Gillibrand reform should pass with this year's defense authorization bill, and thanks to you, and thanks to all of you who are participating here.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you.